Hello, and getting right into it here, we're looking at PSYK ticker on the daily, and I'm just an untrained guy who likes looking at charts and graphs. Do not take this as financial advice in any way. All right, so it was interesting little bit of price action today. We did break that. There was like a little bit of a bounce attempt yesterday. There's nothing, there's not really support here, but what you would hope is that this would hold tomorrow and it would go up if you're bullish. And that broke right away in the morning. Oh, just get that right out of the way. Get down to basically psychological 9. A little bit of bounce off from 902 there. We're probably seeking hopefully a higher low on the hourly. We're looking at that right now. We ended off the day at 944 and hit a peak of 965 on the 15. Doesn't give us any more kind of clarity. Here's that that break right in the morning, and it did kind of go up, and 902 held on the 15. That's a good sign. It just kind of went up from there, and we don't know what's going to happen as it comes back down. In fact, if anything, right here at the end there's like this little tiny micro bounce, and then that broke, so that's not really a great sign. But you know, it's a second day of a stock, so who knows where it's going to go from here. It's just going to find its price, and I find that interesting. It's a oversold condition this morning that ran into some overbought conditions later on in the day. Cool stuff. We might hit oversold again, especially if this dips down in a way to find in an attempt to find an hourly higher low. It could get into some oversold conditions. On the 15, maybe it would be a pretty big dip to get into oversold conditions, but I'd be looking at that, see if that lines up with this 902. Could be interesting. All right, we'll see where it goes from here. Thanks for watching. Some other interesting stocks in the psychedelic sector. MMED. What's this? I drew this yesterday. Don't cross that line, and it went right through. Interesting. I don't know what kind of action is on the 15-minute chart today. Oh, what's this? Some low blow action down there, opening up low, dipping into some of this oversold conditions. So bulls would hope that they hold this 363 as this flag is drawn out on the hourly. Could be a bull flag, but that's as if I knew what I was talking about. And definitely seems to be getting some resistance off this EMA 12. So if we could get over that, that could be something juicy as well. Who knows? What else we got? NUMI. Oh, it broke something as well. What's this? From a couple days ago, 126 fell through that. And it is bouncing off of this when the RSI hit 30 today. Bounced off of that. That's cool. Zoom in a bit more on the 15-minute today. It actually got above that 12 EMA that sometimes acts as resistance, as you see on the way down. Hopefully for the bulls, this acts as support now. There it is on the weekly. ENBI on the daily. It has not tested that support level of 78 cents. Potentially be heading there. Zooming in on the hourly, got a dip and a little bit of a flag forming here. Not a lot of volume, but definitely oversold conditions on the hourly. TIUM on the daily here, not looking so hot. It's kind of going down there, but also is bouncing, so that's something. But it fell through both EMA 12 and 26. CMPS on the daily. Looks like some resistance against EMA 12, and the bulls would hope that this low of 42.10 holds from yesterday. And looking at it on the weekly, actually, is kind of interesting. It's come down from 61.69, hit 39.09, and maybe is scouting a lower high than 61.69. But you would definitely hope that that this isn't the top 49.75 that we had today. That would be a pretty weak bounce if that was the top. Yikes.